How are we doing, you beautiful people? Kanzi here, bringing you episode 7 of the Void Super OP Ice Sheet Challenge, and hopefully the intro records this time, and we have finally made it to Akla. We've bought from them 2 skill trainers in crafting, and then 1 mechanoid power cell, and then pretty much everything else we are selling because we do not need. They can have my berries, I don't want those. And then that's our sorted. Right, let's go to the pristine ruins. See if we can just get in and loot some stuff that we can chuck into a base. Pod launchers ain't going to be too bad. Drop pods are always useful. And the fabrication bench. Don't mind if we do. That's pretty nice. Plenty of meat, but that's all going to go off. A relay is going to be helpful to us. Wood fire generator, not too interested in. And they do have a bunch of turrets. They're going to be quite good, and I reckon there's going to be geothermals in there, which we are definitely going to take. And then we're going to be pretty much sorted for power and have a whole bunch of defense, which means we then will be able to go out and carry on raiding places whilst we have a base going. Okay, looks like we're not going to get the turrets. Shame. Let's see how this heavy bolter does. Seems pretty dangerous. Go stab him a couple of times. But we'll take the comms console as well. I think we should have nearly everything then. So we have a comm console, a drop point so we can use the traders, we'll have a fabricator, which is always going to be useful. We'll get the geothermal power stations as well. Come on, Millen, get in and just shoot them in the face, son. The stockpile zone in here. Allow all items, and away we go. Want those drop pods, they're going to be super useful. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing in that one either. Okay, that's not great. Nothing in that one. Alright, less than ideal. We pretty much got everything that we want anyway. Now back to the world map. We'll take anything that's aramite, because that stuff's always going to be useful because we can just smelt it down. We'll take anything that's adamantium as well. We'll take the transport pods just so we can send things off to trade until we can get our spaceships going. Bunch more gold, bunch more silver. Got a couple helmets. Alright, and that's us done. Millen should be able to pick everything up before the other guys show up. Come on, buddy. Kinda gotta feel bad for them. Super OP Ice Sheet Challenge. Even though I realise it's not ice sheet, it's sea ice. We were playing on sea ice originally. So yeah, that's a win for me. Just getting that wrong. Like, what's the cornerstone of the series? Oh, this. Okay, yeah, that's not what you called it. It's like, nice one, Konzi. That's what people like to see. You making a series that you know nothing about. Let's get some trading. Package of 5 meals we will keep because we're going to run out of food. Okay, so we have the gene seed here, which is obviously what made Mullen, like completely broken and superpowered. But what we have here is the Custodes gene seed. Makes him even more overpowered and even more broken. But I've never managed to complete a cycle of the gene seed because it's they're hard to get hold of and they're very, very expensive. But powerful. Which obviously is a good thing, but yeah. We'll take a glitter world trader and ideally a mechanoid power cell. If we can afford it. They're not really selling for much, so they're more used to us if we keep them. Not going to sell my weapon. But this is what we're after. This thing is a absolute beast. Mind you, that being said, it isn't looking that much better than the heavy bolter we've got. Okay, maybe the heavy bolter is a bit better than I'm giving it credit for. I would sell 500 of the gold. We don't need all that gold. I think the rest of it's just going to be about trying to get our base set up nice and quick. And see if we can't hold on to that spaceship before we get overrun. Which could be quite fun. I'd like to be a little bit more set before that, but you know, that's kind of the fun. We'll head to the landed ship. I'm pretty sure we're looking good on equipment. Yeah, we're not really going to get much better gear than the Chaser uniform and the Chaser armor until we can upgrade to Big E's armor. And then yeah, that's just going to be pretty broken. We're going to do super well with that. Alright, we have made it to the crash ship. Yeah, looks good. Looks like it's going to be a decent place to defend. If we mine this section here, there, block these bits off, so forces them around. Have the kill zone in this area, so they have to wade through water so that it goes slower. Wall that bit there off. Wall here off. Dig in, come back round so they can't cut her through. Yeah, I think we are looking like we're going to be in a super sweet situation. We also have a geothermal vent right here. So we're going to have power within inside the walls. Oh, this bit will need sorting, but that's only mining that bit. And we can create rat runs through this bit here, so anyone who comes into siege, we're going to be able to run through, come out, shoot them, and then start looping around doing all kinds of tricks. Yeah! This is probably one of the better maps I've seen for a spaceship on. And we can pretty much just start the ship right now. I want to get a kill zone set before we do that, then that's what we're going to move on to. First things first, let's start some mining. Yeah, stockpile in here, a nice big one. Yeah, make that 12 by 12 with a weird side door. So we cancel there. Then mine that section, sweet. Put the stockpile into there when milling gets round to it. And we are going to be able to produce. Oh, okay, so we got slate as one of the main, and then we got sandstone. Sandstone isn't a massive thing. Sandstone's quick to work, but that's about it. The slate is fairly strong, so that's going to be good for some walls early on until we can start creating our own plascrete, which is from one of those Warhammer mods. And that stuff is super thick, super tanky, and doesn't burn. Which will be quite useful for us. We'll get the stockpile set, and then I think we are going to be in a really, really good situation. We can deal with the drops. Drops should be fairly easy to sort out because all we'll need to do is research the shield tech. And once we have the shield tech, any drop pods come in, basically go haywire and just crash into the ground and get destroyed. Are you really picking one thing up at a time, Millen? So he's got all this superhuman strength and can carry, well, like 50 tons on him across map. So across tiles he can carry 50 tons, that's not an issue. But when he's at base he can only pick one thing up at a time. Seems a bit odd to me, pal. Let's get some wrecking for him. Steel horseshoe pin. And get some power down. And we do want that inside super quick, because that was deteriorating already. But give him a place to sit, which should be nice. We'll prioritise getting the geothermal and the horseshoe up, because we got to sort his recreation. And then we've also got a thing for nutty beasts. 74 megalice. No. Right, caravan animals. These guys normally have crazy kit on them. Nope. Nothing decent on either of them. That is a bit of a shame. We do have a billiards table, which should be quite nice. Give him some recreation for a little while until we can get something a little bit better set up. Okay, we're worth a fair bit. Not a crazy amount. Still enough for some very big raids for one person to try and deal with. Give him a 9x9 rec room. And then his bedroom can be that big. We'll give him the skill trainers. Okay, level 15 in crafting, minus 13 in mining. That seems balanced. Super balanced. The chair there. Psychic Soothe coming in. Oh, that's going to make a huge deal to us. Major break risk, what's up, mate? He's hungry and recreation deprived. We do have power ship coming in. And the Mechanaurs are starting to get a little bit more powerful now. We'll hunt the forest yew. Undraft and consume. And from here I think we're going to need to set a workshop. And that'll mainly be for like processing stone at the moment, so we can get those walls up. Do forever and drop on floor. Okay, and now we have the Dark Hive coming in. You're going straight into the power ship. Some of these Mechanoids here are insanely powerful. So if the Black Hive can close the distance, then they got the advantage. But if they try to fight at range, they are done. But at least whoever's left is going to be considerably weaker than trying to fight them straight up. Would not make for the best time for us. We'll go full thick on the walls. Get that section there mined out, and that section there. Alright, the mechanoid's just about held. We got a mechanoid ship reactor, which will give us some extra power, which is quite nice. And looks like they want some beef, so we'll go in and start a fight. Just going to need to keep moving, otherwise we're going to get blown apart by their explosives. He says as he stands still and gets shot. Nice, Gonzi, mate. Mind you, they don't seem to be doing too much damage to us. And we're not doing much damage to them either. Okay, the rest of our kit's holding up, our cape's already gone though. Literally done no damage, okay. I think we're going to have to go up and stab them in the face. We should still be quick enough to get there and back before they can get in and destroy our ship. I hope. Or maybe not. Mind you, we haven't claimed it, so they might not attack it. Wow, okay. Wishful thinking. As long as the reactor holds and the ship computer core holds, I haven't got too much to worry about. We should be fine. If being the key word. We only need one engine. Ooh, 27 on that left. Okay, yeah, that did not go great. But this is kind of why we wanted that wall there. Try to bring them round. But all the important parts of the ship are still going, and the rest of it we can put back together, so yeah, that could have gone a lot worse. I mean, one shot is all that would have taken, and we'd been pretty much back to square one. Amazing. Okay, I think it is safe to say I cannot be trusted to carry on playing. This is a Iron Man playthrough, so if we mess up, it is permanent. So with that, I'm going to need to bring the episode to an end. So thank you for watching episode 7 of The Void Super IUP Ice Sheet Challenge. All your likes, comments, sub support have been amazing. You guys are awesome, and I'll catch you on the next one.